back to Guangzhou, and here we are at a restaurant. Not anything fancy or famous, but just a regular old restaurant. We're having a very Cantonese meal. I just said Cantonese twice, but the chicken is on special today. It's only 10 yuan, but they say it's 10 yuan, but you actually have to buy it with a side dish, which costs you 5, so it's 15 yuan actually. So the trick is to get you in the door to buy the chicken. Then they tell you, oh, it's actually not 10 yuan, it's 15. So tricky there. We actually ordered so this chicken. 吃吧。我们先吃，一边你不用换，你就拿的吗？喂，你個袋啊！啊，放喺地下，好危險啊！俾人偷咗啊！Okay, so I actually have to watch my bag at all time, and so nobody, because theft and pickpocketing is pretty crazy and pretty rampant going on over here. And I'm gonna start it off. Let's go, 吃吧。不要，吃。It's kind of hard to hold all this. Let me put this down. Unlike in North America, most chickens in China are not ginormous, not huge like KFC size. That's because they aren't really cage fed, and so they're more free range and more healthy, I suppose. I spilled everything everywhere. 我去拿个纸巾。我去拿个纸巾。这个东西好滑。没事吧？I just made a big mess. It's all caught on camera. 會上嚟，抵啊！嗰啲書有冇報俾翻嚟做？打急咗啊？唔係，係雞一個下落去啊嘛。还行啊。普普通通，我没有那么挑剔啊。So normally you would tip waitresses and servers, but here in China you don't actually tip anybody. It's actually weird to tip people. They think you're like taken pity on them or something. You would normally tip people in the bar, but nowhere else will you tip. So we actually got bowls of rice over here, and rice actually costs you money. So I don't know, it's 1 yuan or 2, something like that. Here comes a very specialized Cantonese dish. It's called duck-in-melon.
水立冬瓜盅嚇？水啊？呢啲唔飲得喎，係咪？唔知咧。
冬瓜盅 is actually.
這飲得啩？
這是什麼？裡面是雞肉嗎？
水鴨。
水鴨。Oh, it's actually melon. It's inside a melon. It's duck. Duck stewed inside a melon. It's duck stew inside a melon. So this is duck stew inside of a melon. So Cao Gong think this is not good, not authentic. Not authentic because you were supposed to cook it with a peeled melon, not an unpeeled one. Unpeeled melon is unsanitary. He's actually waiting for the fish course, and because for the chicken, if you cannot finish it, you can always pack it up to go, bring it back. But for the fish, if you cannot finish, you have to leave it over here. So it's more strategic, I suppose, to eat the fish first and then move on to the chicken. How is it? The fish is taking the sweet time.
我们还有一个鱼，然后还有呢。
Okay, so we only have 3 courses. We only have the fish left. Still winning on the fish. I'm actually really liking Cantonese food mostly because I've ate 2 weeks full of barbecue, hot pot, and all sorts of spicy food. So the soup and the fish and the chicken is actually a nice change of pace. This meal is gonna be really, really disappointing if the fish don't show up. Meanwhile, let's take another look at the hot pot. The ingredients are melon, duck, and mushroom. I think mushroom, and I don't know what else. So I'm gonna stop the camera here and let's do another segment, I suppose, when the fish arrives. This is really disappointing. I was thinking to do all in one film, but unfortunately, that's not the case.